Who is this guy?
I'm Brendan. Just joined the tour, joined with Gwen. We're here in San Francisco, just fresh off from Hood River, trying to get a little wing foil under the Golden Gate Bridge right now. Yep.
The level here is quite high. I think in terms of winging, especially wing racing, everybody that's into that here, I mean, it's a level we haven't really seen on the road yet. A lot of that, obviously, I think is driven by the fact that St. Francis Yacht Club is super embedded into wind sports, into wind sport racing, whether that's kiting or winging. So Joey is super heavily involved in the wing racing scene. Came from the kite racing scene at St. Francis Yacht Club, which is literally right over my left shoulder right here. And now pushing really the progression of winging into the wing racing, and St. Francis is certainly leading the way in terms of clubs throughout the U.S. and developing that scene, and Joey's right at the top.
I really like the Manus. It's one of the most rigid wings that I've felt, which means that this leading edge, whenever you go to get power and pump, it just has no give. It has a nice flat profile, so the wind just goes across it really fast, and it just feels just really smooth and powerful.
I mean, this area is a pretty unforgiving area. Generally kind of, cloudy skies and dark water, and there's a lot of water moving under the gate. There's probably 7 to 8 knots of current at times, and when you get up towards Fort Point, we were fortunate enough to see some pretty big swell, a little south swell coming through that sometimes you'd see 5, 6, 7 foot waves. So it's not for the lighthearted, for sure. It's a really intimidating place to ride. We were fortunate enough to invite Henry up to Sherman Island, which is about an hour and a half or so from here. Had just killer conditions up there, literally blew 30 to 40. Henry came out, just super enthusiastic little guy. He's a sailor, he's 13, absolutely shreds on the wing. He is by far the youngest racer on the wing circuit, and just absolutely shreds. So he'll definitely be turning some heads. Look for him on some Cabrina wings in the future for sure.
As soon as winging came around, I'm like, I want to do that. I know this is super cliche, but it's like a magic carpet. It's just amazing. It feels so good when you're like that. And it's also like landing the good trick or a new trick or sending a big air. It's like just feels so good.
This place it's a super cool, fun place to ride. I'm definitely looking forward to coming back.
I think that I look forward to having you guys back next year, and it's really been a great time, and thank you, Cabrina.